everybody, welcome to the Beauty and the Geek recap for this week.
Yay! Last time, Jonathan went home to his mama
because he was really looking forward to it.
He was not picked to be someone's partner.
And Jim and Tiffany were eliminated in the elimination room. Jim was really starting to grow on me, even though he was very needy.
I wanted him to stay.
Well, you guys are going to have to wait because the challenge is tomorrow, says Michael Richards.
Today is Geek Makeover Day.
I can't wait. This is my favorite part of the entire season. Love the Geek makeovers.
The geeks were told to consult with the beauties so that they could help them be prepared to pick out their own wardrobe.
Then they needed to go downstairs and pick out their wardrobes on their own.
And then they would go and get their hair did and stuff.
Yeah, you know. Fur removal.
Yeah.
So, Greggy, don't wear the tight pants.
I could see your wiener.
Well, she said wang. I could see your wang, Greggy. You need to go up like a 38 because a 32 ain't happening on you. I can see that.
Was being resistant to change.
Oh, he was being such a big baby.
He's like, I hope they'll respect my personality and stuff.
What is with him closing his eyes when he talks and then opening them when he's all done?
It's really annoying.
Yeah.
It's like that movie, which one was that from?
Oh my goodness. Was it Waiting for Guffman at the end?
She's like,
yeah, he taught me to get in touch with my feelings when I'm acting. So when I'm doing a scene, I close my eyes when I talk and then I open them when I'm done.
It's weird. Don't do it anymore.
It's really bizarre. I guess he feels uncomfortable talking to somebody and then opens them to see their reaction. But he really needs to work on that. So yeah, Tommy's mom picks his clothes out for him usually and buys them.
She picks his sweater vests.
Wow, maybe he does that and she just does the rest. So it's time for fur removal, haircut, and hair color.
They were like cutting Joe's butt crack hair.
Oh, it was so bad. It makes me sick. So yeah, the guys are getting ready for their reveal.
And the girls decided to wear their old nasty clothes.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
So Greg steps out first. Not a huge change.
Greg wasn't that bad off anyway.
Right, because he was like, you know,
he's
gay.
In style.
So he knows what he's doing. He doesn't need that much help. Tommy, I don't know. I thought he looked better before.
I think the clothes were 100% better. The
clothes were better.
The hair looked fine the way it was before, but it's not bad now.
They put too much red in his hair, and he looked like kind of like a buffalo that was shedding. It was out in the sun for too long, you know?
Yeah.
All right, so Matt, I thought he looked great. I thought they did a good job on him.
You can't really do anything with those glasses, though. He needs them.
Yeah, I know. Too bad he couldn't get, like, LASIK or something. Chris, why did they give you such a big forehead? They should have kept some little bangage in the front.
Gotta do something with that.
He needs forehead reduction. He's like a 6-finger forehead.
Yeah.
It's because he has an abnormally large brain. He should call up David Cook from American Idol and see if he could get some pointers on the abnormally large head thing. So, Jason. I thought Jason looked really good. He just needs to watch his smiling too big because then he becomes like the monster from Alien, you know?
Yeah.
And let's see.
Oh my gosh.
Are you ready for this?
He looked like Chastity Bono.
I felt so bad for him because I really wanted him to have a positive change, but when he came out, he straight up looked like Chastity Bono.
It was scary.
Why did they leave his hair so long? Maybe that was like his security blanket and he needed, you know, some longer hair to hide behind.
I don't know, but he was not happy with it either.
Neither was I. So he was really angry about it and he felt like a sellout and it's not him and he's defeated and he doesn't want to continue on in the game. Hello, it's not up to you. You've got a partner to think about.
And he realized that.
Yeah. So it's time for the challenge. They show them a clip from Prom Night.
Yes.
And they have to perform a romantic scene with their partner.
Based around prom. Okay,
and the winning team gets to walk the red carpet at the Prom Night premiere.
My prom night was on Friday. It was awesome.
Okay, and I didn't go to my prom because it was too bourgeois for me.
I had prom.
So, Rage Against the Machine.
They were at the set for the soap opera Young the Restless.
Oh God, I hate soap operas.
I know.
Joshua Morrow and Michelle Stafford were there. And there are 2 actors on the show. And they're going to be helping them out a little bit with the writing, rehearsing.
And performing
That's right.
of their scenes.
And the scene must be based on a prom scene. So, their advice, no tongues. And darling, taffeta crushes so easily. Yes, so most of the beauties did not want to kiss the geeks.
No.
I don't blame them. I don't think I could bear to kiss Joe.
No.
So it's time to get out the soft focus filters because
Same
it's soap opera time.
Uses.
Yeah. So Jason and Christina were up first.
Mm-hmm.
And they could not keep a straight face.
No. I forgot what their story was, but they were just laughing through the whole thing.
She was like taking his shirt off and she was like, ow, so cut. And yeah, so then Joe and Tara were up next.
Tara made this whole thing about how she didn't want to get close to him, so she built the story that she was a gold digger and she didn't want to actually have anything to do with him.
Right, just his money.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty smart.
I thought so too,
Because
but I'm
it was
sorry, I don't
classy.
like Tara.
I don't like Tara either, but I don't want to be with Joe.
So next was Greg and Randi.
And they did a gay storyline, which would have been really good if they had kept a straight face during it, you know, because they were kind of cracking up a little
Randy
bit.
slapped Greggy in the face, and he was not
I thought
ready
it was
for
so
that.
good. It was so funny, but Chris and Kara,
This was my favorite.
yes, they were best friends storyline, and they put in so many,
Don't you remember when you got kidnapped by pirates? Yeah.
yeah, so many typical, like, off the wall soap opera themes. It was great. Even the guy from the show was like, oh my god, we gotta put that one in the show. We should get them to write for the show.
Yes.
So then Tommy and Amanda, they did a crazy killer storyline.
They kind of copied the movie,
Yeah.
Prom Night.
Yeah, so that was, it was okay. The acting was probably a little bit better in that one. But then Matt and Letitia were up last.
Yeah.
And they were the most believable, I think.
I guess.
Matt got his first kiss on camera. And you know what? He needs a lot of work.
So just for that, Matt and Letitia won the challenge.
Right. Because she didn't throw up. I wouldn't either. He's a nice guy, but he's got to work on the grabbing people's head thing.
It was weird.
Yeah.
So, as a result of the win, they had to pick 2 teams to put in the elimination room.
Right. But when they got to the stairs for the stair ceremony, Michael Richards had a surprise announcement to make.
You don't have to pick anyone to be eliminated because everyone is safe this week.
No one's going home.
Yeah.
You only have to pick one couple for a night out on the town with you.
Ooh.
So, they picked Randi and
Greggy.
Because Randi really needed to get out of the house.
Yeah. But there was another twist.
Oh!
The
I'm
4
twisted in half.
remaining teams would have to pick one team to go to the elimination room next week.
How the heck do you do that? It's like talk amongst yourselves. You got to pick somebody to go home, pretty much.
So, you know, the people that were going out for the night got into this Hummer limo.
It was insane.
Yeah.
I have got to get into one of those. And Letitia was looking a little bit jealous because the girls were all flocking around Matt.
At the club.
Like moth to a flame.
Yeah.
They couldn't resist those giant glasses.
So the 4 other teams back at the house were trying to figure out how they would pick someone.
Right.
Joe's like, oh, let's reenact the betrayal of Jesus.
Yeah, and I think Christina was like, let's play Twister.
Yeah. And then they finally decided on
Cross-dress fashion show.
That was
Why not?
Joe's no.
Yeah, I think it might have been.
No, it was Chris's idea.
Well, it would have been fine if it was that, but it was cross-dressing whore lineup.
Yeah.
Where would you find girls? I mean, trannies are beautiful. Not these guys. No.
It was pretty funny. I'm surprised that was their pick for what to do, but
it would have been better if they had actually tried to look good, but they tried to look as garish as possible.
yeah, so whoever was the worst cross-dresser would be in the elimination room.
Which I find very surprising that Joe lost, because he looked
looks
most
more
like a woman.
No, he looks more like a girl without makeup.
Yeah. Poor Joe.
So they picked him and Tara.
Right. So they were upset, to say the least. And Joe was like, oh, I won, but that means I'm going to the elimination. Duh. Aren't you the smart one?
Wait, he didn't win.
He won because they picked him, he thought, in his mind.
Yes.
So next time, tempers flare.
Uh-uh.
I know. Hot dog. And it gets hotter and dirtier than any other season.
Yeah, with firemen and garbage.
Ooh, not what I was thinking.
No.
Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens next week, kids.
Uh-huh.
Till then, much love.